So this is our Saunders-Roe Skeeter. Those that have visited the museum before will know that it used to sit on top of the armory gun container in the main hangar. But now we're having a bit of a revamp and a new armory, there's no longer the space for it. So rather than put it into storage, we're loading it up and it's going to go on loan to Norfolk and Suffolk Aviation Museum.
You can't have the sheep. Can we have the nuts that go on there? we have a bag of various bits and pieces that go with it. What's lovely? What you have in one? Yeah, exactly. A lot of the guy that dismantled it, a lot of the stuff he has bags. He hasn't labelled the bags. No, that's all right. That'll be good fun. Is that the bag full of stuff in the meter?
So while it's over at Flixton, Norfolk and Suffolk Aviation Museum, they're actually going to restore it and then put it on display. At the minute it's going there for about 10 years. They think 5 of them years are going to be restoring it.
Lend, loan, not ownership. Don't scare me with that.
No, we don't want to own it anyway. But yes, we need some of that.
Yes, yep.
I think Steve, the chairman, will contact with him, I hope, if not.
So military reg of this is XL739. She was accepted into service in 1958. Before entering service, she was a trials and development helicopter doing a lot of the high altitude training and testing on oils and cold climates.
We're about 14 miles by road, and we reckon longer than less than 12 miles south service. Do you want this question,
Yeah.
No, you broke it!
No, it's not filthy. It's the Wessex anyway.
There was another rotor on there a second ago. That had a full set of rotors.
Oh, now he's saying.
Yeah, we just
Oh.
You brother was
look around, shall we? Almost like Centurion drive
If you
couplings.
like the model, you can take it.
Do we want a Wessex one?
Would you like a model of Wessex?
Oh, these are lightweight though.
We might already have one. Thank you.
I would donate it to you.
So it's in lots of pieces.
Helicopters and tanks.
Yes.
Quite go together. The reason this one's so special.
If you glued that in the window, you'd never know, would you?
The helicopter that worked significantly with the tank regiment was the Skeeter. Yeah. And about 19, that's the original headlight that comes off the front there, was we swapped out an LED light for a show we were doing.
Right, good.
This rotor head out of it.
There's a nice video on YouTube of half a dozen of these.
That's been there quite a while.
Demonstration.
That's quite a thick layer of dust.
Yeah. Well, there's a picture of one of the early skaters hovering above a Centurion tank on exercise, and he's literally got like a little parachute bomb. But he's reaching out the door and dropping it down so he can give notes or maps or references to the tank. So obviously, yeah.
I don't know where these are upside down, aren't they?
I think that's
What engine is it, Dad?
Sorry?
What engine is it?
It's a Tiger Moth. Gypsy Tiger Moth.
Yeah.
The Havilland Gypsy Tiger Moth.
You can see the silhouette head.
It's not a Tiger Moth.
Major.
It may have come from, but it's a major.
Oh, right.
Gypsy major.
Yes, you are. Yeah, yeah.
You can see the. If you go down there, Josh, you can see the heads are at the bottom. Heads are at the bottom, and then crank's at the top. So as you can see, we've got our crankshaft at the top of the engine. This is the gearbox output. The gearbox is not currently fitted, it's in several pieces. So when we first started working on the Skeeter and we had a guy taking it to bits and slowly doing stuff, all the doors and stuff have already been restored. There's a fair bit of already restored stuff for it. The main bearing on the top of the gearbox is no good. That's been full of water. So we thought, well, we might want it to rotate and the gearbox to do something. So we'll get a price on the bearing. So our friendly bearing supplier in Norwich, we phoned him up and gave him this bearing number. He said, righto, I'll have a look, see what I come back to. Phoned us up about an hour later and went, is this for a helicopter? And we went, yes, it is. He went, I can get the bearings, but are you sitting down? Because £16,000. We thought, right, we don't want the gearbox to turn over. That'll be static.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
One heavy.
Okay, it is.
The gearbox is. Apart from the engine, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought the motor gun house, I'm sure it was in the helicopter.
I know the way. I know.
Is it still the single heavy part of the helicopter?
Yeah. I was with him as well. I can feel it.
I found a problem, even if it's when it gets restored.
They're not helicopter.
I don't think you'll ever be able to fly it.
That's not helicopter.
I've seen this. My ass didn't fit in one.
I'd have to chop
That
your
is.
legs off with the knees, mate.
Oh, that'll be alright.
Nuts bolts are there.
That's alright. It's a fucking seat.
Start the keys.
Oh, I know where they're from. Achieved them.
That's definitely helicopter. That's definitely helicopter.
Well, they can stay. They're not going to mess with it. See,
He
don't
might-
get how heavy that other housing is there.
That looks like the tail rotor assembly, doesn't it? There.
Yep.
So shall we lay these on top of that box?
Yeah.
What trailer?
Oh, we got a trailer.
It is.
Why are you moving that away?
No, it won't. Not there. Because all them cars there have got to move.
Not there yet because we've got to move your cars to get the recovery in.
Yeah, I've got a 30-ton wrecker coming to pick this up. It's an old one, isn't it?
What?
Can't see the floor, so it's alright.
There is
Yeah,
a bigger
there's
bucket of
tube
bits.
stuff in the hangar there.
Right.
Full of stuff. I mentioned about signing over lot ownership.
I forgot the form.
Ah, yeah.
I'll have to email the forms to you. And
That's quite good. Because it takes you out and slices you up.
Straight in. No, I think you're close enough, but you're probably in the plans. No.
Yeah.
So you'll be alright because you'll just headbutt the rotor assembly.
Just twat you out of the way.
They're only made of wood. You'll be alright.
That's going to keep it to the other side.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a bit of wood there.
We had a guy come round who was going to do the bends and perspex for us on the...
Just in case we forget what it is.
And he got some samples. And he said,
Skeeter.
upon me. He said, I'll start with
That's got the. It was rebuilt by a Remy guy, wasn't it?
heat
Yeah.
bend and
Get that. I'm going to get that in focus. We can. I'll find out it is.
stuff is tricky.
I'll go out.
Definitely stack up, mate.
Do them views.
That one's here. When you park.
It's broken already, look. So the Skeeter entered service in, as I said, 1958. 1968, unfortunately, she had an accident and was no longer fit for flying again. She was stationed most of her life out in Germany, British Army of the Rhine. Now the reason Skeeters are now grounded and unfortunately will never fly again is because of the rotor blades. They have a steel beam that runs down the middle of them, and then bonded to that is wooden ribs and then fiberglass coated. And they are no longer type approved, unfortunately. We lived with a lot of things in our time. We lived in a helicopter with a millie, have we?
Oh yeah.
Two shackles on the engine then.
Yeah.
Presumably then. We might end up using the spreader bar. Spreader bar and then go up around here. Have you got any ideas how to lift this? Two hooks on the back of the engine, haven't we?
Yeah. We've got four, but I don't think they're really totally any use to us.
No.
Because
So there, and that's straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan took every rivet out everywhere.
He's ready to make all the perspex. When the time was here, it wanted to fill forwards.
Yeah.
So it was one time there and one time kind of roughly here.
In which case, it's 2 straps on that front, come up around that headlight unit,
Yeah.
and then up. There has to be a spreader bar,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Probably.
Or ratchet straps and a spreader bar,
Yeah.
I think.
Pretty sure I know where it is, so we can get it.
Because one ratchet strap will do this one it'll go around it and back up to it.
Yeah.
And it comes to a point up here, if we lift some sort of up here somewhere, enough that it doesn't lift that headlight unit up.
Yeah.
Because that's only that thin alley down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's only thin alley. Is it extra work to put the spreader bar on? Or I don't know what comes it in.
Yeah.
No, so there's nothing to it, is there? Right. We'll grab the wrecker and join you back.
We want more.
Yes, Josh, we do need some more straps.
Engine man.
That should slide down there.
Yeah.
Bit of a jigsaw puzzle, this.
It's a little bit.
Because then I can put this on.
Alright, small shrubs. Small shrubs and small shrubs.
We'll drop it down. We'll get the chains on the spreader bar. In fact, that one's already got a shackle on. That's what the shackles were lost before.
Yeah. Man, I can tell you where that's from.
I was about to say, I tell you, it's definitely not an Apache tie down shackle. Thread's long enough. Yeah, sure. So this is obviously our straight bar we use for towing stuff around the yard, although we seem to use it for just as much as a spreader bar for lifting, rather than the chains pinching up and pulling it on that aluminium superstructure that the cab panels rivet to. We can then spread them apart, and it does that quite well. cold today, but let me introduce you to my hand warmer. Lovely job. Now you can see that straight bar working as a spreader bar, and we're not nipping together and damaging that framework. Now for the first time since 1968, our skeet is flying. A bit missing a few bits.
I don't want to embarrass you. It's too good.
Unfortunately, it didn't fit on the trailer diagonally because the front then overhang too much. We're now going to pick it up, turn it and put it straight, and then just have the wheels overhanging slightly, which is a lot less than having the whole front end overhang.
You want to come back a little bit more?
Is that Travis?
It was at this point we noticed that they seemed to have mistaken the trailer for a TARDIS, and there was space for the tail section of the helicopter. So here we're going to give that a try and see if that fits. They're now trying to work out if we could slide it on its side and go underneath. Like underneath what? The trailer? Unfortunately, we lost the audios to this clip because Mr. Hubbard has broken his second media case for our GoPro cameras. But we've got the tail section all loaded up. Here's the rotor head assembly. Quite intricate how that's all sort of works and goes together. And then we've got the bell housing to the main gearbox. Derek filmed Josh film with us.
Yeah.
So we can actually see ourselves in the little screen.
Yeah.
We go on display straight away?
Oh,
No.
easy.
No, it's going. Yeah, we reckon on for 10 years, half of them is going to be restoring it. Rightio.
That's the tail section loaded up, and that brings us to the end of the video. See you guys in the next one.